Welcome back to Is the Juice Worth the Squeeze? I'm Jim.
And I'm Kyle.
And we're once again hitting up some bourbon counties. We've got Elijah Craig tonight. This is a double barrel released in 2021. The first barrel was Elijah Craig Small Batch. And then they moved it over to Toasted Barrel. And when this was released, they did not release, Heaven Hill did not release Elijah Craig in barrel-proof form, but since they have now, I figured let's drink it with the beer because this
Why not?
is what the beer went into. It went into this barrel, so this one was bottled on July 22nd, 2021. It is 16% alcohol. And its best buy date is July 22nd this year. 21st this year, July 21st.
Seems to be the mark of some of your stuff there. So what do they actually do here? Walk us through it.
Brew the batch of beer. They ferment it. When they're ready for it, they add it to
a bourbon barrel.
An Elijah Craig small batch barrel in this case.
For 1 year, it says.
And then they pulled it from that barrel and stuck it in the toasted barrel.
Got it, for another 2 years.
2 years.
So 3 years aged in
Yeah.
after it got done doing this brewing.
This beer was brewed in 2018.
Okay, and then 3 years later, that's when they start bottling it.
Yes.
All right, that's good to know.
They're close.
It's a nice hefty pour there. 15% alcohol.
16.
Sorry, guys.
Yep, this is the double barrel.
I'm actually in. Let's see if you can get the notes off.
Once again, chocolate sweetness and smelling some cherry. This has oxidation going on.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, the 5 years you want a little. I think this is more than I'd want.
Mm-hmm. So what does that mean for the beer itself?
It could mean the cap wasn't done right. Could mean all different kinds of stuff. Could have been the way they filled it.
Okay. All right.
So I'd say if you still have this bottle, drink it now because it's not going to get better. Now, recently we did the Blanton's. That was a perfect pour.
Yeah, that was good. That was really good.
I mean, I'm just surprised we're not getting any barrel character.
Zero barrel out of that. Zero flavor profile as far as anything bourbon related out of that.
Right. It's just plain Bourbon County to me.
Yeah,
that's aged too fast. And all my bottles are stored in the same location, around 55 degrees. It's dark. Doesn't matter, it's in a tube, but it's dark.
You know what you're doing as far as beer. You've been doing it forever. That's how you got your start, right? So, it's not like you didn't know what you're doing here. It's not like a rookie going, well, I just left it out in the sun all day or something, right? I was hoping for more toasted notes in this.
Right. At least a little oak.
Just something, right? And there is none. Maybe like you said, maybe it's because of oxidation. Maybe a cap got too much air and it just really ruined it. That's a possibility.
Yeah, because I don't know what happens when. Being this was 2021, it's pasteurized. In 2015, Goose Island had an issue with infection that took out pretty much their entire line. So everything you bought, they refunded you, and they would send people. I ended up getting a T-shirt out of the deal, which I still have it.
What's it say?
Bourbon County. You're still promoting them. It's not like this has zero infection to it because it was pasteurized.
Yeah.
I don't taste any infected notes. It's just past its prime.
Okay. So you should open this one probably in 2021.
I did.
Maybe 20.
I had multiples.
You've had multiples. And out of the ones you did open, did you have that barrel flavor? Do you remember?
I want to say I did.
Okay.
But I also didn't have
the Elijah Craig, that one, to toasted barrel to go with.
Barrel proof. I had toasted.
Okay.
Because the first time I found toasted was right after this release. And I bought the shelf off at Meyer. I think there was 5 on the shelf, and I bought all of them. But I didn't keep them. I gifted them. Because it was a very hard bottle to find.
At the time.
Yeah.
Now it's, I mean...
Yeah, now it's
everywhere. Sitting on a shelf, and nobody wants it. Everybody's going over that toasted barrel proof now, if you can find it.
Those are only store picks.
Yep. I have a couple of them now. Benny's. I've
got this one, and I've got one from the Heaven Hill Experience.
Yeah, this is the one that you found
on my birthday
on your birthday.
24.
And we cracked it against some heavy hitters.
Yeah.
And this shocked everyone.
I think it was quite a bit of the BTEC lineup.
It was, yeah. It just hit differently, though, right? I mean,
and now going back to this, saying it's a year and a half old. It's a good pour.
Still a great pour. There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't think it competes with this year's BTEC lineup.
Absolutely not. That BTEC lineup this year is just nuts.
Taylor was great.
Yep.
Stag. George T. Stag. That's still my favorite bottle out of all 6.
Of this year, yeah. So the Colonel E.H. Taylor, the BTEC one.
Yeah, Bottle and Bond.
I wasn't overly impressed.
I thought it was good.
I don't think it
was secondary good.
Yeah. I agree.
I think it's a
cool
$700 to
bottle.
$800.
Yeah, it's a cool bottle.
Good. So, which I think is where Stag is at.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather have Stag.
So,
yep.
If you're watching this because of the beer, you want to talk bourbon, let's do it. You want to talk beer, we can do that too. I've brewed plenty of stouts in my day. Not a professional brewer, just home brewer.
You're up there for a little bit, man. Don't shoot yourself short there.
I did win some awards.
You did.
Did brew commercially.
I say some of the best stuff I've ever had came out of your garage. Seriously. I mean, it was really, like I said, I've been happy to walk across the street. You're like, hey, taste this. It's like, it's like 9 a.m. Just taste it. Remember those days? Those days are fun. Now it's bourbon. Now it's, hey, you got a new bottle on. Open it.
Not at 9 a.m. though.
Yeah. Liar.
That's usually Bloody Mary time.
Depends on what day and what's going on. 9 a.m. might be a day that we crack a bourbon. I don't know.
Or coffee and bourbon cream.
Yeah, something like that.
I think that's all we have for tonight. Like I said,
disappointed in this one.
I wouldn't seek it out.
No, and if you have one, like you said, open it.
Most I'd pay for it is $20.
Open it.
Yes, open them. Like, comment, subscribe, share, comment, and tag Goose Island and tag Heaven Hill.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the more they see of us, maybe they'll send us stuff.
Yeah, and we can share.
Right, and then you'll have our full opportunity to review something before it hits the market.
Yep. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Stay safe.